We're gonna take a look today at the brand new Nike Metcon 7. You wanna trade, don't you?
I think I like these.
Really?
I do.
Really? Well, good, because you're not getting your hands on these at all. I'm Ebenezer Samuel, the fitness director here at Men's Health. In each episode of MH Strong, I'll be joined by a fitness expert, and we will unbox, test, and rate the latest and greatest fitness gear to determine if it is indeed MH Strong. Hey everyone, I'm Ebenezer Samuel, and I'm here with Josh Bailey, one of the best trainers out there. Every single year Nike releases this shoe. It's one of the top training shoes for CrossFitters and also for people who just like to train in general. So I can't wait to dig into this edition. What are you thinking about it?
I've never seen them, never tried them on, so I'm looking forward to checking them out.
I can't believe you've never trained in a Metcon before, but once you put them on, you're gonna want to take them off.
Let's see.
We've got the standard Nike Metcon 7, that's what Josh has. And then we've also got the Metcon 7 Matt Fraser edition. We should open yours first, actually,
Open
since
mine.
yours is a baseline version.
Oh, the color. You can mix these up with a lot of stuff.
And then we've got the Matt Fraser edition. And they went a little loud on this. I'm a big fan of gold, so I like this whole gold and black look. It's a good looking shoe, right? For training.
I don't know, Ev. I think
You want to trade, don't you?
I think I like these.
Really?
I do.
Really? Well, good, because you're not getting your hands on these at all. You know, there's a lot of little details on here. One of the coolest things they did this year is obviously they went with the Nike React foam as something in there. That's something I actually really like from their running shoes that they brought to this. So I can't wait to test that out. I'm hoping it'll be a little bit of a smoother run. I feel like a lot of times when you get into these CrossFit shoes or these weightlifting shoes, they wind up built for weightlifting. And I feel like I'm running in cardboard, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I cannot wait to try these like out running or doing some athletic stuff in them.
I just want to see how these feel on my heels as I press through the floor on, bringing that power up.
So let's lace up, right?
Let's do it.
There definitely is like a little bit of lift on the back end, but it's not sizable. It feels comfortable. We're gonna test them out and then we'll come back and tell you guys what we think.
Let's go.
So we're back. We had a good workout, right?
I think so, yeah.
So as a running shoe, what did you think of them?
What I do like about these shoes is they're pretty comfortable on the front part of your toes so where they're not squished together. So with that being said, if it was more of a surface where I'm just running back and forth somewhere, I would probably be doable. But as far as some type of distance, I don't think that would probably benefit me that well.
On the running, it almost feels like your heels hit the ground like a split second before you want them to. These are not the ideal shoes for Murph, in my opinion. As a lifting shoe, it's interesting because once they have the heel wedges in there, these are sort of built to lift.
Now these were great. Since I came from doing athletics, I've never had a squatting shoe. So these, I definitely felt the difference between a regular athletic shoe and this type of shoe that's built for building strength and power.
How did they feel on the rower? I'll tell you, first of all, I haven't rode in a while, but what was great is I was able to think about that because I didn't think about the shoes at all. And I never want to think about the shoes. So I felt like they were great as a rower. There was a lot of good midfoot flexibility.
I'm with you on that one. Felt comfortable, felt good.
One of the interesting things with CrossFit is obviously there's a lot of burpees, there's a lot of tuck jumps, and I didn't love them as much for that. I feel like when it was stuff that was close to the ground, like jump lunges, they felt fine. When I was doing tuck jumps in them, when I'm jumping really high and coming back to the ground, the landing did feel a little tough.
Laterally, when I jumped, I felt great. And I think as far as tuck jumps were not as comfortable, maybe a box jump where you're still coming up to the hill first would probably be a great fit. Plyos, yes, very explosive things like coming down, going up, coming right back down, probably not as comfortable.
You will finish up by going through our traditional MH Strong checklist. First up, innovation. So I like these shoes. And I also think there's some underrated cool to them. And one of the innovations they had was obviously this little Velcro strap to keep the laces on. I didn't realize it until now. My laces didn't come out. So I think innovation-wise, I love these. I love that little touch and I love that it worked.
For innovation, I do love this part of the tongue where they put the sticky part on that does not let the shoelaces move. I love the way the shoe fits on the back of the heel and in the front of the toe. It keeps your feet from feeling balled up and it keeps your heel feeling nice and comfortable as you squat or do some type of deadlift.
Yeah, comfort-wise, I was a big fan of these shoes. Again, the fact that I can weightlift in them, I really like that. I love the lateral movement in it. And another underrated thing I'm realizing now, we've been in these shoes, my feet are not overheating. I think they're underrated breathable, partly because of the material they have. So I'm really happy with them here. Versatility wise, that's the one thing where maybe these shoes fall a little bit short, because again, didn't feel great running in them. I didn't feel great with some of the plyo movements, but as a weightlifting shoe, top notch. As a rowing shoe, top notch. And for some very basic kind of lateral quickness and some smaller explosive movements, I love them. On a scale of 1 to 10, Josh Bailey, what do you have for the Nike Metcon 7s?
Okay, 10 on the lifts. I give you about a 5 on running, so overall, 8.5.
I'm gonna give it an 8, just because I did feel like it fell a little bit short again when I'm landing from those tuck jumps. Burpee tuck jumps come up a lot, so I was a little bit disappointed in that. And I will say this too, having worked out and watched you work out in them, I think I like that colorway better. And I kind of wish I had those.
I just think I kind of pulled them off better than you.
That's some shade.
I think with a good black shorts and little socks here, all black fit, those might look.
Okay, we're cutting that part of that short. So the new Nike Metcons are certified MH Strong with an MH Strong rating of 8.25. So that is a wrap on the Nike Metcon 7s. Thank you for joining us here on MH Strong. If you guys have anything else you want us to test out, make sure to hit us up in the comments. We will let you know whether they're MH Strong or not.